Hello everyone and welcome back to immediately where we left off last time. This is episode 20 of Mentos Plays FTL Advanced Edition. And we are going to head off to this quest beacon, go get our hull fully repaired, and get some good things to happen. It does look like we're going to be boarded by this ship. They do have a missile launcher, so they're going to do at least one damage to us. Where are you going to show up, Mr. Mandis? Oh, you're going to show up in the slugs room? That's cool. Welcome to death. And with the medbot dispersal, we're going to be in good shape on this. They did manage to dodge one of our lasers, which is a problem. And they did 1 damage to our weapon system. So we only have 2 lasers to fire instead of 3. But that still gives us more than enough to manage to hit them with our halberd beam for full damage. Excellent. We hit shields first, all the way to weapons. Excellent. We did manage to dodge their missile. We're going to put our power back into there. And actually, we might as well fill this up until our weapons are repaired. Boards us again. This scumbag Mantis. Seriously, dude. Seriously. Stop it. They did manage to get their shield back up, so our lasers were rather useless against them. But we are going to have our halberd beam going again here very soon. They've got Mantis Bro handling the weapon repairs. We got another dodge. Finish the job, Slug Bro. Does anyone else need healed up? Don't think so. We can get our basic laser back online once we depower the med bay. Oh, I haven't actually saved this guy being on the sensors. My bad. I thought I had done that earlier. So, save that up. Oh, we got another goal that I didn't even notice. Okay, so off we go to the next sector. Well, not next sector, but next beacon here. They do have hacking, which is going to hit our med bay. Big whoop. Good choice, guys. Good choice. The ship could be a problem for us, but I was going to say if we can take the ion offline, it's just that bomb we have to worry about. And that doesn't concern me too much. Obviously, I do want to get a little bit better weapon system up as soon as possible. But in the meantime, we're able to do some good things to them regardless. It's an ion bomb that hits our weapons naturally. Of all the bombs it could have been, an ion bomb they target the weapons with, which does nothing but delay their own fate. I mean, they might get something repaired in the meantime, but not very likely to make a big difference. They're still going to die a horrible, painful death, or whatever the equivalent to that is for an AI. But, I mean, they really only delayed the inevitable. Please not weapons again. Thank you. Oh no, you've got your 2 ion weapons up. Whatever am I going to do against double the ions? Oh no. Oh, that's down again. Oh look, you got your hacking repaired. Too bad you're about to die. Bye bye. So it is a not that great of a jump. We're going to go here, quest, and then store. Try to maximize our scrap gains before going to the store. Again, if we could change a basic laser into a burst laser, I would be happy. You know what? Take the bribe. 29 scrap isn't bad. Let's go to this quest. Once we beat this ship, we get a full hull repair. It'll be excellent for us. They aren't that threatening either. I mean, they got that burst laser that could hit us. We're actually going to temporarily depower the O2 to power up our dodge chance a little bit. It's a ballsy strategy, yes, but it is one that could work out well for us. And take out pretty much everything. Okay. Well, didn't really need to even depower the oxygen, but it works. Ask about the Mantis ships. Transmit coordinations. Titanium system casing, 50 scrap, 18 hull points repaired. GG. Quest. GG. Let's go ahead and see what they got here. Cloaking would be nice if we could afford it. I guess I could sell something, but do I really want to? This is actually a tough choice to try to make. Drone control with a combat drone, not as interesting as if it had a defense drone. I really want cloaking, but the only thing I could do would be to sell a basic laser, or to sell NG Medbot dispersal, or titanium system casing, or long range scanners, all of which are very good augments to get it. I guess we could try to make one more jump and then jump back here if we're able to. Let's see what's at this beacon. If we can get that little bit more scrap, I would like to get cloaking online. You know what? We'll go into the Ion Storm. Repugnant, arm the weapons. They aren't very much of a threat. You know what? One less basic laser to have a bar of shields up to protect us a little bit. It's not a bad idea. We should hopefully be able to take their halberd beam off before their laser, since obviously their laser is not a threat to us. Nope, other way around. Now both bars of shields up, which is of course annoying, but once we hit with those, we can go very quickly, like so. Oh, they still managed to hit us in our room. That's kind of saddening. We do want to keep that halberd beam down because obviously it can hit us through our one shield. We got to keep an eye on our oxygen levels as well. We don't want to let it get too low where our crew starts dying. Hit with those and finish them off with a nice little halberd beam. Okay, and then with that, oxygen back on, engines back on. Good. That gives us more than enough scrap to pick up not only the cloaking system, but also to pick up the power to run it at a level 1 without depowering our engines. So we want 2 into shields, we want 1 into there, and then we want 1 more power purchase for our weapon system. And excellent. So now we have a couple of options going on instead of just the defense. Or instead of just the offense, we've also got a nice little defense boost from way of having cloaking. That can save us from some missiles going forward. Here exit I can make easily. Sure, why not? Let's take the time, do our due diligence to try to make this sector worth it. Long range scanners, pump extra. Ooh, we got a rock named Martin. We got the United Federation from having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different species on our ship, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 8 filled up. You know what, Rockman? You take over the doors. I want NG to be free to roam and repair. Since all of our systems that need manning are manned, I think that's a good decision. Ship starts to power up its FTL drive. I don't think so. And this beam will finish them when it fires. They start to fire that bomb. I'm going to cloak away from it. Didn't matter because they died before it actually fired anyway. But still a useful thing to be in the habit of is just getting out of the way of those shots when they happen. I think we can make 2 more jumps. I think. I hope. Not positive, but I'm betting on it. You know what? Attack the ship. Again, we still want to upgrade our weapons a bit, but... Oh no, you sent a boarding drone to my med bay. Oh no. With that 84% chance of dodge, we are in good shape there. Of course, the downside is they are going to get to fire one more missile. Actually, no, they won't, because we were cloaked, so they couldn't charge. And they did miss a couple shots. Or we did miss a couple shots. So this isn't going to be as effective as it otherwise would have been, but that still worked out real well. They are going to get another missile blast because we didn't quite take out their stuff. Oh no, you damaged my sensors in a nebula. Oh darn. Wait for our basic lasers to charge up. Two shots on the shields. And then we spread out a nice 10 damage worth of shots. And they are dead. 32 scrap. We could start upgrading our cloaking soon. So obviously the higher level of cloaking we have, the better. NG is going to need some health when he is done repairing. Swamps is a little bit low, but by the time NG is healed, he's going to be pretty well off from a medbot dispersal use. And there we go. Excellent. Let's jump off to the exit. And we did have enough time for those 2 jumps. So no worries. No worries at all. And nothing going on at the exit. So next sector. What do we get? Civilian sector. Not what I was hoping for when I took this route. I was hoping for Zoltan homeworlds. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I could use some more scrap to beef up my defenses a bit. Attack the slaver scum. They did manage to mind control my Mantis in the shield room. Annoying. So now we start baiting him so that he doesn't really damage the shields. We missed one shot. That's a single laser they're firing. Good. Single laser. 4 shots. You know what? We're going to cloak out from under that. And then we are going to go 2, 3, 4. I probably should have paused to make that the most useful it could have been. But, c'est la vie. Still managed to do some good stuff to him. We don't have our cloaking up, unfortunately. But we do have our 4 lasers up. Or 4 weapons up, I should say. And again, we missed a couple of shots, so we don't get the best benefit from our halberd beam. But you know what? We'll take a pilot. Hertz. And we're going to put him in the room with this Mantis. Not only to speed up repairs when I can't get the NG there, but also because now if anyone boards in that room, they are boned. They're powering up their FTL. That's annoying. I'm going to board with 2 humans. You know what? Mantis Bros, go take care of that for me. 2, 3, 4 when the time comes. Took their laser offline. Missile's going to be firing. Good. Duck out from under it. 3 shots there. We do our normal oxygen through the weapons. And that is going to put them in a bad place. You guys get into the medbay. We'll power that up shortly. Good, good. Then we'll wait till their shield goes down just for funsies. And murder them. This is a weapon system that certainly takes a lot of micromanagement in terms of trying to balance out how we're making use of it. But I also think that it's a good system in terms of, no, NG bro, you get back over here. I forgot to save positions. And actually I should put you somewhere central, like right here. Okay. Save. And we are going to jump. I'm going to make my trip to that store before we worry about allocating my scrap. Sell 12 drone parts for 48 scrap? Absolutely. Absolutely. We can make some good things happen with that extra scrap. Sell 15 missiles for 45 scrap. Absolutely. Thank you, game, for letting me get rid of resources I'm not actively using in return for scrap, which I do definitely need. Of course, now we get drone control, but I'm not going to go for it. Hacking could be useful. We're going to buy 3 fuel, but first things first, what do we want to do here? We could do 150 towards shields. We could do 85, 135 for max level cloaking. I think we go that route. And then we can toss on second level of doors. I want to get out of the way. That should be good for now. Ship, do we have anything to sell? No. I would still like some weapon system upgrades, but we're in a decent place. We are certainly in a decent place. We do have max level cloaking now, which is going to be huge for us. We could pretty much cloak at the start of combat and have our halberd beam charged up pretty soon after it's done. Of course, we're not going to cloak that early at any given point, but it's a possibility. So probably around after our basic lasers fire, we can go ahead and cloak out from under this ion. We don't have much else to cloak out of on this ship. I mean, the burst laser is an issue, but unless things go crazily wrong, we're going to have that offline before they can use it anyway. Okay, and then we go from engine room to weapon room. Good. Although they did get to fire the burst laser, which is annoying. I was rather hoping they wouldn't be able to. We should kill them on this shot, so it doesn't really matter. They did 1 hull damage. Not that bad. That was a good encounter for the most part. 24 more scrap is always helpful. We could go here, store, distress, here, up. Especially with the nebula slowing down the rebels. We can make some good things happen. We're going to attack the ship. That's actually a relatively dangerous ship, so we're going to wait till all of our weapons are charged up, because otherwise they might be able to make something happen. We're also going to hope that this beam drone and that laser don't... Oh, that's only a single laser. Okay, and then we do 2, 3, 4. We only took down 2 shields. Not as good as I would have liked, but we made good things happen anyway. They can't possibly damage us now. It's just a matter of time until our halberd beam is charged up. Of course, they did manage to do some good repairs, so we are going to want to hit them with all we got. Excellent. And another goal, 5-1. I have a feeling this game is over. That's a really good bribe. I don't really want distraction buoys, but that was a good amount of scrap. We could probably go here, distress, Let's do that. Let's try to maximize our gains this sector. Okay. It's got a burst laser that could be annoying, but other than that, not much going on for it. We will just cloak out of the way of that laser fire, and it won't be able to hurt us before we're able to destroy it. Good. Surprised they even managed to get 1 hit, honestly. Our lasers hit, and we take out pretty much everything important to them. And then we're going to go on shields next, take those down a bit. Oh, we missed once. Oh well. We were going to be waiting for our halberd beam to charge anyway, so might as well just do this the easy way. Say goodbye, automated ship. Say goodbye. We got some good things going on this run, honestly. Like I said, one good weapon upgrade, like basic laser to burst laser 2, is going to be a huge help if we can get it. We have 174 scrap to spend as well. That's nice. That is very nice. Heavy laser 2, 13 seconds for 2 shots. Not really worth it. Ion blast, not worth it. Hull missile, same thing. None of that helps me. Drone control, it could be good. Backup battery, again, could be useful. Same with mind control. But I think what we do here is we put in 160 into shields. We get that third level of shields. We can focus on engines a bit more next. I think I can't get that other distress beacon, unfortunately. So we're going to jump here and then the exit. No, I don't really need the drone parts. Yeah, it would have been very close. We could have made it, but it would have been very close. And close enough where I couldn't judge it well. Zoltan controlled. I think there's a possibility to get the Zoltan ship in a non-homeworld sector, but I'm not sure. I am not exactly the most knowledgeable on this game out there by a long shot. So they're going to board me with 2 Mentos. We are going to introduce them to the vacuum of space, essentially. Okay, we managed to take down one of their weapons. And we will cloak under that. Gives us enough time to do one of these and one of these. Their halberd beam is still active, unfortunately, but it can't actually hurt us through our 3 bars of shields. So, big whoop. And this will be over on our next full charge. Just for the sake of safety, we're going to go with the spore room hit, and good. Dead, dead, dead. Anti-personnel drone is good to sell off at this store right here. Conveniently placed. And let's see. Hull beam, charge laser. I mean, 2 shots in 12 seconds versus 1 shot per 10 seconds is actually pretty good. But it's also going to take me an extra power. Do we want to... See, I mean, we get a shot quicker. We get a shot in every 6 seconds instead of every 12 seconds, and instead of every 10 seconds. And we get 2 shots in every 10 seconds instead of 1 in every, or 2 shots in every 12 seconds instead of 1 in every 10. It's an objective upgrade, but it costs 1 more power. What's our next weapon power cost? 90? You know, is it worth 90 scrap of weapon power to get 1 extra laser, or to have a laser that fires slightly sooner? I don't think so. I mean, it would give us 4 total, which is good. That's good enough to take down any shields completely. It's a tough decision. It really is. Anti-personnel drone sells for 17. I'm gonna spend the scrap on it. I'm not sure it's what we're gonna use in the long run, so it's kind of a stupid thing to do. But I think it is a worthwhile decision to make. I think we will want to get that up at some point. They've got a Vulcan. It won't have time to fully charge, especially with our cloaking. Okay, so extra. Mentos Bro, get in here. Help Rockman. This is hardly even a fair fight. I didn't even realize they had 3 shields. Oh, I was a little bit too late. I thought they were going to be able to fire the chain Vulcan over here before they fired that. And our usual bloom. Make them very much question what they want to fight and what they want to fix up first. Let's power up our med bay here for a second. Power up our dodge chance as well. And they managed to not only hit it, but hit it on our oxygen, which I have depowered. So we are just about to have our halberd beam fired up. And that should be all she wrote. Yep. Oxygen is back. Let's get that powered up. Let's get you to the med bay, you to the med bay. You don't really need it, but you're going to go stand in there because that's where you're supposed to go. And we can move our way onwards. Everyone back to stations. We're going to jump here, I guess. Thing to remember is that the Zoltan ship quest does not actually appear as a ship on the map. So when you have long-range scanners, you do have to kind of remember that if you're looking for that quest, it's going to show up as a blank beacon. So it is a rebel ship here. They do have a flak cannon that's kind of annoying. 3 shields, so we're going to have to wait till our halberd beam is charged before we can do anything. So we're pretty much just going to be waiting on this cloak. Not the best timing for it. Unfortunately, the flak cannon is still online, but it can't hit us through 3 shields, so no big deal. Oh, that was a flak 2, not a flak 1. My bad. Oh, perfect. Yeah, good luck with that, rebels. And if I can hit with all these shots, which should be easy with their 0% dodge chance, we can kill them and get 50 scrap out of it. Excellent. Here, distress. Rebel AI ship. It's got a couple of drones that could be annoying. Missile could be annoying as well. But as a whole, not that threatening of a ship. We did miss a couple of shots, or a shot unfortunately. Cloak out of the way of that missile. And boom. Missile is offline, they actually cannot hurt us anymore. There we go. Once our basic lasers charge up again, we can tear them apart pretty well. And boom. 1 health left. We can easily kill them because they can't dodge. And as soon as these fire, we're good. Excellent. The ship is coming together nicely for us right now, I won't lie. I kind of want to dive into that nebula to give us some extra time. Obviously, since the rock cannot be hurt by fire, that was not dangerous at all. We get reconstructive teleport, not interested in it. We aren't using boarding strats at all, so that would be rather silly to pick up. It doesn't appear we're going to get the Zoltan ship quest. Okay, so they got a bomb, they got a burst laser Mark II, Mark II I believe. They got 3 shields, so we can't actually hit them until everything is charged up. It might actually be a burst laser 3. Well, it doesn't matter because it's going to be offline soon. Oh, nope, that actually survived. Touche, enemies. And yeah, it's a burst laser 3. Okay, took out my oxygen, not a big deal. NG, go fix that. That was really stupid of me to not pause to do that. That's a crappy surrender offer. Our cloaking will be up by the time that burst laser goes off again. Which will be right now. Wait till we dodge all those. Hit them like so, and then like so. And say goodbye. 44 more scrap. I really wish we had a shop. I'm actually going to go up here because maybe that's a shop in the corner. I wanted to go into the nebula for some extra jumps, but it might be more prudent to look for a shop. So we can make a lot of good things happen right now. Thought that's what that was. We're just going to wait till everything is charged to hit them. And engines through weapons. Good. Oh no, you did ion damage to my medbay. Oh. That cloak is actually rather annoying. Let's pump up our dodge chance going against these burst lasers here. Oh. We actually get cloaking back just in time. Let's power our oxygen back up then. And since they only have one shield active, let's just take out those weapons. Thank you. And again, only one shield left, so let's just finish them off. Okay, we do get a store, thankfully. Thankfully we get the store. Anything that I want. Hull laser 2, no. Although, 15 shots per charge. 15 seconds for 3 shots. No, not worth it. Nothing there is worth it. Drone control, possibly. But let's see what we want to do first, in terms of our ship. We want to get this, we want to get one more power to go along with it. That's going to give us the ability to change out one basic laser with the charge laser and have it powered. Okay, now we're obviously going to sell that off. That's going to give us 10. We could go for, let's see, 70, 130. We could go for like at least 2 more levels of engines. We could get the power to level 9 to have our engines powered as much as they can be to begin with. We could go for the next level of shields. We would be 1 power short. We'd have to pull it from the engines for now. Or we could go for drone control. Get 2 power to have a defense drone. We're going to go that route. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do, but having a defense drone available will be helpful when we're unable to cloak out of the way of missiles. I think we got a pretty good setup going here. This is the kind of thing that could potentially win the game for us. You know, with Mantis Homeworlds next, which is going to be a long, drawn-out boarding sector, we're going to call it quits here. This has gone on a little bit longer than the half an hour I usually aim for. So we'll see you tomorrow where we will conclude this run and hopefully have something very good happen with this kind of crazy build I have going on. It's not one that I've ever had something quite so similar to. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys as always for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the episode and I hope you continue to enjoy my failing my way through FTL. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care everyone and have a good one. Later.